Euro USD climbs following hot German inflation. So here we have the euro compared to the USD, and in the last year and a half has dropped about 22%, which in regular markets is considered a bear market. So here we have the DXY going opposite way, gaining strength due to our money tampering, which is up 30%, which is pretty ridiculous considering that your average stock market return is 7%, and this currency has gone up a lot. So basically we're at levels where we were back in the 2000s, and we know what happens from 2000 going into 2010. Interest rates start, doing some goofy things, and we hit the Great Recession. But here we have another currency that's just kind of leveled off as everything else has gone down, and this is Bitcoin. So obviously, one of my favorite assets is Bitcoin, and when in doubt, zoom out. Here we have the BLX, which is since basically first recorded history of Bitcoin, of when we could get a monetary value of it. And let's take off some of these indicators that really don't mean much right now. Just look how nice this chart looks. I mean, kind of on a parabola there. So here we have it, up to 20 grand, down a solid 80%. I mean, in theory, 82. And then from our recent top down to here, 70%. So we're not doing as bad as we were the last crypto winter, but I think we have definitely bottomed out. If you look at the monthly RSI, we are at the lowest it's been ever, really. So this is definitely a good time to buy. Taking a look at capitulation point. So here we have January of 15, where we had extreme network capitulation. So capitulating is when the miners turn off their machines because it's not profitable to mine. So here we have it back in November of 2018, which I remember that. I remember just sitting down in the shower just crying, not literally, but I wanted to, after a good 50% drop. And even during the COVID crash right here, we didn't reach max capitulation considering the prices are very similar. So now we're at 20 grand and we're capitulating. So once this generally turns back to blue, people will start turning on their machines and start mining again. Generally kind of like how people were doing going up into the third halving event. So looking at the Pi cycle, this is an indicator that I definitely doubted this past cycle. I was like, there's no way this could get it, so many times in a row. And sure enough, 2017, it literally called the top on December 17th. And then right there, April 13th of 2021, $63,000, and it crossed. So I remember that everybody was like, "We're still in bull market. It's 100K," and well, we see where that went. So I think next cycle this is where I'll be going, following more so, other than the hopium. So we have 581 days, 18 hours, 15. Wow. Okay, we just lost a lot of time there. You saw that. 18 hours, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds. So this is a kind of a moving time based upon the 10 minutes block reward, and every 210,000 blocks mined. So as of now, the block reward is 6.25, and it will decrease to 3.125, which is crazy because that is a lot. People have that in their stash, and that's the block reward. So it used to be 50, 25, 12.5, and then 6.25, and now it's just cycling down, and this will be the fourth halving that happens every 4 years. So looking at Plan B's chart, he got a lot of street cred back here when he was like, hey, we could go up to 288,000 on one of his models, but this one held true, which was his first model that kind of had it topping out at about 70,000. So we can see as it goes up, and there's a lot of mathematics that goes into this. So this next cycle, so like we're here and right here, so this is kind of neck and neck to where we were in the previous cycle. So his theory is that we could reach this area right here after the next halving, which I feel is totally possible. You know, right here at about $650,000 per Bitcoin is totally reasonable in my opinion. There are more, you know, it just came out the other day. A company's sold some equity to purchase $100 million worth of Bitcoin. So here we have going back to the DXY on the looks like a TD sequential here. We're topping out on the US dollar. I mean, there's no way this is, you know, sustainable the way it is. Like nothing goes up forever, and you know that works with any asset, including Bitcoin and stocks. I mean, it's just the way it is. And then finally, to close this out, you know, right here, you know, 2018, 2019, this is totally where we're at right now. And I remember this day as April 1st. Everybody thought it was the biggest meme or joke ever that we had a 20% run up in a day. I remember looking at my phone, it was like 4 in the morning. I'm like, this can't be happening. So not to say that if history repeats, but definitely rhymes. We could definitely see probably a relief rally bringing it up back to a fair market value of 50 grand, which would be nice. And that would fall generally on the stock to flow line. So this is how I feel where fair market value is. So to wrap things up, market just ended about a minute ago. 1.9% down in the S&P, SPY down 2.10, QQQ's down almost 3%. Absolutely disgusting. If you look at the month view on this, I mean, last time we had an RSI this low was literally during the Great Recession. So I'd say that we're starting to hit some opportunity in buying, but it'd be nice to start buying up some stocks here as everything is absolutely crashing down. So thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button, and until next time, thank you.